G'day, it's Phil here, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be looking through $1 coins again, looking for commemorative coins, rare coins, and coins worth more than face value. Again, we got my $1 collection book here, already partly filled with the commemorative coins so far. And also, we are looking for Great Aussie Coin Hunt coins from the Coin Hunt number 1 in 2019 and number 2 in 2021. And if we find any of those, I'll have a look in the book and see if we can put any in. But the book that we're trying to complete, this $1 collection book, is only got 2 more to go. So we have the Qantas Centenary, 100 Years of Qantas from 2020, and also the dollar discovery, the letter U. So the placeholder there has the U in the centre, or just above the A in the dollar, and there's a 35 amongst the mob of roos. So we're trying to find those. I'm super excited today because I've got extra coins that I've been looking for, and I've got enders that make me happy. We've got this ender here, which already shows me that I have got the U for finishing off that book, and that's a fantastic ender, so we'll keep that to the back. But I've also got this ender here, which I'm conflicted. I'm conflicted. It has the year 2020 on it, and it's got a Jody Clark effigy. It is a $1 coin. Now, we know for a fact that the donation dollars have $1. The denomination of $1 on the donation dollars. So I'll show you what that looks like. So the donation dollar doesn't have a denomination on the front. If you flip it over, the effigy has the $1 on it there. So I know it's not a donation dollar, and it comes from 2020. There's only as far as I can see, it's going to be exciting because it's going to either be a 2020 mob of roos, which I do know have been found. I think one of my subscribers, the girl with the blue beanie, she found a 2020 mob of roos, which is very hard to find because they are very lowly minted. Talking about 100,000, talking about 100, what are they talking about? The mob of roos in 2020. 430,000, very low. The other one that could be is a 2020 100 Years of Qantas, which would then mean that my book is complete. Or it could be a C mintmark or a mint-marked coin from 2020. But either way, it's an exciting coin. So I'm going to leave those 2 coins to the end. So let's get into it. I think it's $320. So it's a bit of a bigger hunt. We've got the ability to get a bit more out. I did a bigger 50-cent coin hunt this week, and so a bit more into it. So let's pull in a little bit tighter, make a little less room for the coins, but we'll have a look. So the first commemorative coin off the rank is an International Year of Older Persons from 1999. So that's the first common commemorative, and then we have a 2011 CHOGM, Perth, Australia, CHOGM meeting from 2011. So the standard $1 coins, when I talk about the mob of roos, is that the $1 with 5 kangaroos in a sort of a circle hopping around. That's from 1985. That's the second year of the $1 coin. And here we have another commemorative, which is the Centenary of Commonwealth Age Pension from 2009. And so I go through all the mob of roos at the end. We just mainly look through the reverses, and I go through the mob of roos at the end of the hunt looking for errors and low mintage years. There is a 2005 Dancing Man, the end of 60th anniversary of the end of the Second World War. And then we have a Sir Charles Kingsford-Smith from 1997. Let's do that. And so when I do go through the mob of roos at the end, I'll look for years 1987, 89, 1990, 91, 2007 and 2012. Here we have Making a Difference, the Australia's Volunteers from 2003. So not a bad looking coin. I'll put that down. I'll most likely take that out of circulation at the end because I like to keep that particular one. Here's another one. And we have, for the first time, the 2014 100 Years of ANZAC. The Spirit Lives is a series from 2014 to 2018, inclusive, the only running series of $1 coins in Australian circulation. And then we're through the first roll, which is crazy because it's taken ages. And we've got a lot of commemoratives out of it. So yeah, I look for the years where there was no $1 issued for circulation, and here we have a Scouts from 2008, Centenary of Scouting. It's a little bit dirty, a little bit, it's an understatement. There's another Dancing Man. That's in very good nick actually. That Dancing Man, 2005. I want to have a look at that at the end and pull that one out because it's a really good nick. And we have, for the first time today, $1 2002 Year of the Outback. 2002 Year of the Outback. I keep saying $1. You probably guys would pick me up on that, but whether I'm doing a $1 or a 50-cent coin hunt, I keep saying the denomination as if you were surprised by that, and sometimes I am surprised by that myself. We have here, for the first time today, the International Year of Peace, which is the 1986 $1, the very first commemorative coin with a massive gouge down the front. Again, the last coin in the roll gets the going over by the bank tellers. And so, hopefully you've seen my last couple of hunts. There's a couple of Dancing Men. And there was a couple of questions posed in those. Hopefully they're out. And I would assume that we're now into the giveaway, the 500 subscriber giveaway. And here for the first time today we have our first keeper, which is an A coin from the Dollar Discovery. It's a 2019 coin. It's from the Dollar Discovery series. It's an A preview marked there above the A in the word dollar, and in amongst the roos there's the number 35 for the 35th year of the $1 coin. So that's the AUNS series. That's what we're needing to fill out for the book, and so there is our first keeper for today, because we always keep those very lowly minted. And as I was saying, yeah, we should be well and truly into the giveaway, the 500 subscriber giveaway. Hopefully you enjoyed the prizes there. I think they're pretty good. I think they're very good. Here we have the Father of Federation, Sir Henry Parkes, from 1996. Another Dancing Man. And Centenary of Age Pension. And so hopefully you're enjoying that. Hopefully there's a lot of new subscribers, a lot of new people watching. So as I go along, if you've got any questions and you haven't watched for a little bit, you're a part of the relatively new subscriber pool, please, if you've got a question, put it down below. I'll definitely answer it if I've got an answer for it. Most of the questions aren't particularly hard if they're about coins and about collecting and about what I do for my noodling. That's a very clean 1994. I'll put that one to the side because it is in very good nick. So we continue. We have a 100 Years of ANZAC. It's another 2014, so the most highly minted of that, and another peace coin. And so yeah, if you've got comments, if you've got questions, you're a new subscriber or a new viewer, please feel free to ask me and I'll come back in the comments. Usually, sometimes I come back in videos if I feel that it's a really good question and people would like to know. But otherwise, things are going great. The channel's pumping along. I still don't know what I'm going to do about the album after I finish this one. Whether I'm going to... Oh, here we go. It's a 2019 Great Aussie Coin Hunt number 1. It's a D for didgeridoo. D for didgeridoo, so that's definitely a keeper. Not sure I've got that one. I'll check that in the in the book. Nearly lost all of the coins there. What was I saying? Yeah, leave a comment. Oh, the book. You're the Outback. Yeah, I'm not sure what I'm going to do about it, whether I'm going to go for another custom book or I'm going to go with a round book. I haven't actually sorted anything, so I need to sort it by next week, otherwise I won't be able to do a hunt without a book. I could always go back and get one of my old books and fill that up, but I don't really want to do that. So I have to decide very quickly, and I won't have much feedback because these videos won't come out until about 2 weeks after I've done this. So, Centenary of Federation, the first time today. We always check these ones for rotation errors. They have a propensity to have rotation errors, although I've never found one in multiple years of noodling. It'd be nice to find one of those. I saw the Tassie Coin Hunter. He's one of also coin noodlers in Australia. He found one in the last couple of weeks, which is really good. This is another really nice looking dancing man. There's a 2000. We look for the 2000 for a mule coin, where the obverse, this Queen's Head side, where the die for the 10-cent piece was accidentally used for a run of coins, possibly around about 200, 250, and the normal mob of roos, but the obverse was a 10-cent piece, and what it left was just a slightly smaller head with an extra ring around the edge. And if you find one of those, they are definitely worth more than face value. We always look for the 2000 mule. That's one of the ones that I look for when I'm going through the coins at the end of the hunt. Here's another 2001. No. And we have a 1988 bicentennial coin with the Aboriginal inspired design of a kangaroo. And that's it for that roll. So for those new players, what will happen now is most likely we've got a decent layer of commemorative coins. Now what I'll do is I'll speed things up a little bit, and only when we get a new coin that we haven't seen before will I stop the sped up video and show you what it is, tell you what it is. But otherwise, if we've already talked about it, it'll get laid down with all the others, and we'll make things go a little bit quicker as we go along. And it means that I don't have to talk to myself too much. APEC Australia from 2007 here. That's for the first time today, celebrating the APEC meeting that happened in 2007. And so after I finish this roll, we will speed things up. Let's go. Oh no, one more, and this is also new for the first time today. A Landcare Australia, commemorating from 1993. Landcare Australia. Alright, so let's speed up. And there for the first time today, we have the Centenary of Girl Guiding from 2010. So it makes it a little bit of a mini set with the 2008 Centenary of Guiding, of Scouting, sorry. And there, for the first time today, we have the Centenary of Women's Suffrage in 2003. And for the first time today, we have a International Year of Volunteers from 2001. One of a number of commemorative coins that came out in 2001. Oh, that's a shame. That is a Centenary of Scouting that is in particularly good nick, but again, it has a massive cut down the back of it. It looks like it's got some toning on it just on the edges there too, which means it's probably come from a set somewhere. It's been lying around. I might bring that out, even though it's got a cut on it. I really like the clearness and the crispness of that reverse side. And so again, we are on to the last two rolls. These are the special rolls, so we know that there's going to be an ender in this one. So, and the way that it rolls out of the roll means that that'll come last. So we'll quickly come through, although there is a bit of a shiny coin, a couple of coins down. So let's get ready for that. This is the shiny coin. That's a 2019, and it is a Great Aussie Coin Hunt coin, a U for Ute. The utility vehicle that is ubiquitous to Australian Outback, whether it's a new ute or an old ute. The old kind, which is just a sedan turned into a utility vehicle, or the new big SUV type double cab utes. Very much an Australian invention, but taken around the world. Where did this one go? Why can I not see it? Oh, it's over here. Oh, another one. So a couple of Great Aussie Coin Hunt coins, and there we have a $1 to $1 denomination on the back with 2020, so it'll be a donation dollar. That will be a keeper for me to take and put into the charity bin or the charity coin counter. I've got enough of those. I keep around about 10. That's pretty much all I keep. I try to stick with the spirit of the reason behind the donation dollar, which is purely made for donating. So if you get one in your change, the Royal Mint says you should donate it to charity. So that's why I keep about 10, which is enough for a collector really, and then the rest I put into charity, not bins, but charity containers. So here we have the U from the Dollar Discovery Series, the AUNS. That's a 2019 coin. So if we make a bit of room on the left-hand side there, we've got the A and the U, and then the DU and the donation dollar. So that means that will go into the book. That's definitely a keeper for the book. That'll finish that. Hopefully finish that book off. But here we have the other coin that is of particular note. Now I'm going to roll this one out and turn it around because I want to see it. I want this one to be the first one I see, not the last one, because I mean, anticlimactic, but I want to see it. So this is a 2020 coin. I want to see whether it's the Qantas coin that's come out of a roll out of an ATM that I pulled out this long weekend, or is it something else? Oh, it's a Mob of Ruse. So the book doesn't get closed off, but again, it is a Mob of Ruse 2020, something that I have not seen before, and I've been noodling well through 2020 and 2021 into 2022. Never seen a 2020 Mob of Ruse, but as I did say, I saw one of my subscribers who also does short noodling videos, the girl with the blue beanie. She pulled out a 2020 and I was very impressed. So I am impressed with that. That's definitely going to be a keeper. Doesn't help me close out the book though. So the book continues on. But very, very happy with that. As I said at the start, happy either way, whether it's going to be the one I needed for the book or, oh, look at that. Oh, or something else, or a C mint mark. And what have I got here? I've got a C or an E mint mark. Actually, that's an E mint mark. E for Eureka. So this is a 2004, not intended for circulation coin. I think I've found one of these actually before. A Stockade, Eureka Stockade coin. And you can see there it's got the E, so it's an E mint mark or a counter stamp, which means that it was counter stamped at Eureka. So this coin, one of a few that was actually minted or counter stamped at the place where the coin originates from or is about, the Eureka Stockade. So this is the commemoration of, was that 2004, 150 years since the Eureka Stockade. Wow, I've zoomed in way. Really nice looking coin. It's a really good nick. So mustn't have been in circulation very long, but that's another great keeper. Another $1 hunt, even though it's a bit of a mega hunt, over $300. Another hunt that delivers a significant keeper line for me. And there's again also 2015 100 years of ANZAC, so that's also another keeper. My goodness, we're going to run out of room, which would be great. And so the 2015 is one of the lower minted years, if not the lowest minted years of the 100 years of ANZAC. Spirit lives on. There's a 14, it goes up there, and there's a oh geez, that was just an 85, just a very clean 85. Obviously looking for 87s as not intended for circulation, but there we go. 2014 again, and then we have a 1986, which will be International Year of Peace, and that's a very nice specimen itself as well. So a really, really great roll, that last one. We pulled out two great coins that I've not seen before, and not intended, well, one's intended for circulation, but I will quickly, before I get stuck into what I've got here, I'll go through the Mob of Ruse and see if there are any other gems that have slipped through. So I'll be back in a sec. Well, I'm back, and what a great hunt. So out of the Mob of Ruse, I've pulled two further Mob of Ruse out. I've pulled out a low minted 2000 and 14, which is just over 1 million. Mob of Roos, 1052. And then I've got a lowly minted Jodie Clark from 2019, just 2.3 million of those. So they are going to go into my wider collection, along with, as you would have seen, I pulled out the pile that was there making the difference, which I always put away into my collection. I've also pulled out, as you would have seen during the hunt, really clean copies of International Year of Peace, a Dancing Man, this really nice looking Scouts, as well as a really clean 1994 that I'm going to probably flip and keep it really nice. So what we have down the bottom here in Keepers, we have the 100 Years of ANZAC, The Spirit Lives, a 2015 low minted coin, not in the greatest condition, but still that'll go into the wider collection. What else? We've got the A from the Dollar Discovery 2019 Dollar Discovery 35th anniversary of the $1 coin, which means that we also found the U from the Dollar Discovery, which is new for the book. So that is definitely going to go into the book and fill up one of the gaps of the two that we need to fill the book out. We have D and U from the Great Aussie Coin Hunt number 1, D for didgeridoo, U for ute. I've got both of those in my collection book, so I don't need those. They'll go into the wider collection. We've got a donation dollar, which we don't see very many of, and that'll go into a charity tin of some kind. We've got the special 2020 Mob of Roos that we found for the very first time, and it's a very lowly minted Mob of Roos at 430,000, less than the 100 Years of Qantas, less than the changeover coin, the 2016 changeover coin. So I'm really, really happy about that. It could have been, as we saw, it was an ender, and it could have been the Centenary of Qantas, so it would have ended the book, but it didn't. And here we also have really, this has got to be the plum for the book, because this is a not intended for circulation Eureka Stockade, 150 years of Eureka Stockade, but it's an E for Eureka mint mark or counter stamp. So a fantastic coin from 2004. And if you, as we go to my book to have a look and put in the Dollar Discovery coin, we'll see that we did have one of those, and that was, I mean, the book's not that, I mean, the book hasn't been going for that very long, but we have a C minted Eureka Stockade. So while I prattle on, we quickly take out the placeholder for the U for the AU and S. We slam in the U for the AU and S, and we complete the Dollar Discovery 3-coin series, AU and S. There we go, and only the Centenary of Qantas left for this whole book. Fantastic. Look, there's not intended for circulation coins aplenty. We'll put this one in. This Eureka, we'll put that one in. We'll also put in the 2020 coin that we found today. So look at those. NIFCs and low minted coins aplenty down the bottom there. That's fantastic. What a great hunt. Thank you very much for watching. You know that I'm probably saying that I've got a giveaway at the moment. Go and check that video out. I don't know when it came out, but go and check the giveaway for 500 subs. See what I've got listed for giveaway. Make a comment on that video. That'll be how it runs. I'll be back in a couple of days for more noodling, so I'll see you then. Bye.